Hello everyone. We, the students of University Canada West, are presenting the digital transformation proposal and why digital transformation is the right move for the company for a progressive future and how it will increase its business processes in a broader aspect. To start with, what is digital transformation? It is a procedure where different digital technologies are applied to create and adapt active business approaches, ethos, and client experience to meet various beneficial changes according to the company and the overall market requirement. As the whole world is shifting from paper to spreadsheets and different innovative applications for handling the overall business, a chance for rethinking how business processes can be done. As the organization earns revenue by providing a range of accounting and consulting services to customers globally, it can be assumed that digital transformation can bring a solid customer relationship management process to the overall company. In this presentation, we will use Kaplan and Norton's Balanced Scorecard to identify the challenges of digital transformation and how they can be mitigated, and also the TAM model to identify the challenges the company might encounter with employees and staff after digital transformation. Further about digital transformation in comparison to business transformation will be explained by Aisha.
Thank you, Harvey. So when we talk about digital transformation, it involves change in business process, culture, customer experience, and business models through the application of digital technology in response to market and business demands. So this basically involves redesigning business practices to meet digital demands. And it should be noted that it goes beyond traditional roles such as sales and marketing. A company's digital transformation is rooted in the way it thinks about and engages with its customer. In the move from paper to spreadsheets and smart applications, the company will be able to reimagine how it engages with its customers and manage the business with the help of digital technology. There are several factors which have influenced modern accounting theory and practices, which include digitalized communication, economic integration, and management processes, and the growth of non-financial reporting and reporting of non-financial data. Next, I will be explaining the difference between business transformation and digital transformation. So typically, business transformation refers to large-scale organizational changes, such as becoming an agile organization, acquiring new products and services to grow as a company, or becoming customer-focused. Taking a company through a business transformation requires a fundamental shift in its mindset, its structure, its incentives, its habits, its core capabilities, and its processes. A transformation of business is about a change in culture and a refocusing of business processes in response to changing needs of the market. The purpose of business transformation is to help companies overcome market challenges, leverage change in technologies, and transform how they do businesses. Business transformations focus on markets and how they are generated. So on the other hand, digital transformation can also be a standalone initiative within a company's existing framework, and it can form part of a broader business transformation. The goal of digital transformation is to improve a company's digital capabilities, including such activities as artificial intelligence, create a digital-first omni-channel experience through artificial intelligence. As for digital transformation, those are the tools and technologies that are used to enable change within an organization and is concerned with the technologies in support of those efforts. So basically, these are the main differences between business transformation and digital transformation. So now I will hand over this to Harveen to explain tangible and intangible benefits of digital transformation.
So yeah, thank you, Aisha. Now I would brief you about various tangible and intangible benefits of digital transformation to your organization. So firstly, intangible benefit is customer retention. As every second person nowadays have a mobile or computer in their hands, customers would love to have a website and get their all work done from home only. They don't have to come early and then to wait in line for their turn. Just click and work done from wherever they are. Like for example, if they are planning their vacations in March or April, like that, those taxes season, they don't have to cancel or rush back from their vacations to file taxes. And also it helps to help in improving customer service. You can take feedback online from customers, and also if they are not satisfied, you can learn for the future. And also next is better brand image. So brand image is how customers think about our a company or brand. If they are able to get their work done from through your company's app or website, with saving their times, they will promote your company as a word of mouth marketing. Also digitalization enable a single view of customer journey and business operation by creating different functional units to translate raw data into insight. It also helped to grow connections economically and socially due to exchange network that forms and grow easily and rapidly. And also it increase job satisfaction for employees. They will have less stress for accurate calculations. In short, like, it shrinks human error. So now we will talk about tangible benefits. So first is administrative cost saving. It results through more effective typical business activities like hiring, invoicing, and managing all the documents in a paper file to online. And next is marketing cost saving. Marketing cost savings result from lowering printing and distribution cost for market communications. And the last is increased sale. Last but not least is increased sale. So it helps in increasing sale and getting more customers, and by new sale leads giving rise to it give rise to like increased revenue and profit to our organizations. So now Lakshmi will brief you about various risks related to digital transformation. Thank you.
So thank you, Harvey. Now we will look at some of the risk of digital transformation. So the first one is cybercrime. So cybercrime is increasing across the world as more business adopt technology like artificial intelligence and big data. They become increasingly exposed to hackers seeking access to their valuable data held on the system. So unauthorized access and use of improper digital environment affect the confidentiality and the integrity of the technological systems. The second one is third-party control. So risk associated with insufficient control in vendors' third-party operating system. So when private information of customers or the workers is treated improperly, it can put at risk. The next one is lack of proper IT skills. So to be successful in the digital transformation, an organization needs a good IT team. Most organizations are unable to achieve their digital transformation goals due to a shortage of technically trained people. The next one is driving adoption of new tools and processes. So adoption of new technology frequently faces resistance to change from current employees who believe that there is nothing wrong with the way they are doing things right now. So if no extensive onboarding training as well as continual employee support is given, it will be a risk for the company's overall productivity. The next one is security concerns and confidentiality. So there is a chance of breach of confidentiality of personal information. So data must be safeguarded at all stages of its lifetime, while including while it's being utilized and in transit and at rest. So the next one is lack of digital transformation strategy. An organization should have a good strategy in place to adopt sophisticated and complicated system, as well as to be prepared to transit its existing system to a new one. So without a set plan, transformation project can be a failure. So these are some of the risks associated with digital transformation. Now we will look at the balance scorecard. So Malcha will explain that. So thank you.
Thank you, Lakshmi. I'm going to talk about the Kaplan and Norton's Balance Scorecard. The Balance Scorecard is a virtual tool used by organizations to measure the effectiveness of organizational activities against the organizational vision and strategies. This includes four categories: financial, internal business process, learning and growth, and customers. Financial perspectives include activities which are important to increase the organizational financial performance. Internal business process includes activities and processes which are important uh, to provide value for shareholders and the customers. Learning and growth actually talks about how much capacity the organization provides for their employees to learn and grow. Customer perspectives talk about the customer satisfaction rate and the customer retention rate. Now I'm going to talk about the organizational balance scorecard. The organizational balance scorecard can be used by the organization to compare its actual performance against the targeted performances. We have identified four main objectives. The first one is to reduce the bookkeeping cost. The organization can reduce the bookkeeping and the storage cost when they adopt a new accounting software into the organization. This eliminates most of the manual activities done by the organization. Our target is to decrease this storage cost by 30% at the end of the third month. The second objective is to increase the customer satisfaction by creating a website which provides customer service 247 hours. This increases customer service rate, and our assumption is to increase this customer service rate by 15%. The third objective is to speed internal business processes. By doing this, the organization can provide customer service very quickly. Our target is to reduce the overall lead time by 10% at the end of third month. The last objective is the implementation of payroll systems. Because of this implementation, organizational employees can do their payrolls using the new accounting software. This reduces the probability of an error in the computation of bonuses and payrolls. Our target is to increase this payroll accuracy by 10% at the end of the third month. Now I would like to call Mohammed to do the rest of the presentation.
Yeah, thank you so much, Marsha, and hello everyone. Let's talk something about the TAM, the technology acceptance model. A technology acceptance model whose prime objective is to determine the acceptance of the customer behavior and the outlook towards the new technology being introduced. It is basically used to identify the challenges which the company might face after introduction of digital transformation. In this model, there are two major factors, which is perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use, which is used to evaluate the acceptance of potential users. This further includes the attitude towards using it, behavior intention of use, and actual system use. Yeah, let me elaborate further more on this. The external variables such as image, job relevance, output quality, and results demonstrability could be the input to perceived usefulness. There are some challenges are associated with these variables which we have to take up in the digital transformation activities, such as like developing a website and the virtual assistants. The possible challenges we may have to face, like designing and managing the website, and the cybersecurity could be a major challenge in that. But we do have a benefit of 24/7 availability of the website to the users. The image of the company will be maintained at every point of time. And another one, possible challenge we may have to face, like integration of virtual assistant to the current processes and the systems. But at the same time, it will lead a freeing time for the employees to cover other activities. Regarding job relevance, we can digitalize the data. Digitalization of files can be done, for which like we don't have to maintain huge files in the paper form, and the physical data are not required. But we do have a challenge, like we may have to like meet the security standards in law, and the significant time is required for digitalization of existing records, like transforming entire physical hard data in the form of software in the hard drive. But at the same time, this will help and this will benefit us in a long way, like we do have a easy access for the long run, and the high security of the data, and the cost reduction of the warehouse, such as record rooms and stuff like that. Regarding output quality, the faster internal communication methods can be adopted by using Microsoft Teams. In this, we just have to train the staff. We just have to face a challenge in training the staff, those who are not so familiar with the IT technology. So, but at the same time, when we are overlapping with the teams, so we do have to like only the fewer email communication will be required, and the superior communication will be maintained, and the multiple email communication can be avoided if we use Microsoft Teams. Regarding results demonstrability, advanced payroll system can be implemented in which management have to like payroll management of the payroll software. The possible challenge will be the management of payroll software and keeping the software updated. This will benefit us in like saving the time, errors can be avoided, and the better access to the records will be maintained. Thank you so much. Over to Edgar.
Thanks, Mohammed. So now I'll be talking about the recommendations and conclusions. So our first recommendation is the creation of a website, and it will contain a virtual assistant. What are the benefits of this? Is that it will give 24/7 response to the customers. It will provide a better image to the company, and it will provide like detailed information in case that the customer needed through the virtual assistant. Our second recommendation is the digitalization of customer files, because it will provide a quicker access to the files from the employees, so they can, like the accountants, can do the work faster, and it will reduce the lead time of the activities. Our third recommendation is the implementation of Microsoft Teams, because the way that they are doing it now is just through email, so the communication is kind of slow. But now if we implement the chat of Microsoft Teams, you can reduce the time of the response, like between the internal employees of the internal communication. And overall, all these recommendations that we are talking about need to be gradual, because management needs to get used to these digital transformation activities, but not just the management, the employees too. But management plays an essential role, because they need to push the project, they need to give the comfort to the employees that this is going to the right way. They need to be there in the first meeting, so they can show the support that they are like pushing for these changes in the company, because otherwise the project can have a very high possibility of failing. So thank you so much for your time, and if you have any question, please let us know. Thank you.